Get up, don't give up. Just before the miracle occurs. There's a miracle coming your way. And this miracle, I know, I talked about it once before. There were back-to-back blessings or something like that. They're saying, where are they, Bella? Listen, they've been stored up for this perfect time and space. The more you care less, isn't that weird? The better everything goes. The less you care, the better everything goes. So this is no thinking, because I think there's a Sir Thinks a Lot who's going to step into action here around you. So this may be you've been for a job interview, if you're a masculine listening, and you've been on the second interview round, you know, and you've been waiting for a call. And I'm also getting, this is coming. The breakthrough is here. The next 24 hours. Sagittarius, next 24 hours. Hold your breath. You can hold your breath. It's happening. Don't give up. No negative thoughts. No luxury. You can't afford the luxury of a negative thought. So the bigger the blessing, the harder on the way. We went through that. You've been through that. You're exhausted. The angels are descending around you, destiny angels. Masculine energy will be receiving that job. I'm seeing a lawyer, a solicitor, and things going in your favor. Maybe you had to rewrite a contract and you asked for different specifications within that, within a job interview. Something like that, it will go to your favor. Think about your priorities. What are you fighting for? What is this position giving you? And what are you going to do with that energy? There's huge breakthroughs here. They're telling me 24 hours. So I'm here with the angels. I have the band of mercy angels here for you from Archangel Michael. So you've been calling on the angelic realm for help. God, send your angels. So I've got the Carnivale Tarot. I am going to do a little snapshot here for you. All right? You got to understand that the bigger the blessing, the more jealousy that's going to surround you. The more time out you have to take, the more set apart. You have to own the frequency of being set apart to receive the blessing. And then comes in the miracle. So I do see a masculine on approach here to his destiny. But his destiny has to lift up the vibration. Like the position in the contract at the workplace had to change to suit your vibration, divine masculine, if you're listening. Sagittarius, masculine. Who would be divine, by the way. And anyway, things will rearrange to suit your, that's why you have to be really, really attention to detail, needs, deal breakers, boundaries. It's a bit like that because you're rearranging the universe to suit you, what's going to work for you. Like if you were going to purchase a property, or say you were living in a property, and all these people around you are negative and you're thinking, I have to get out of here. What God's saying is that everyone around you changes. Now, I was renting a property and that was happening to me. So I'm going to share my personal story, which just blew my mind. Because I even had a lady come to the house and when she was there, she goes, I can see you leaving soon. I was like, oh, thank goodness for that. I can't wait to get out of here. And what happened is there became a new owner, a new agent, and 3 new tenants. And it was all better and happy, like it was in a different, totally different timeline. It was so bizarre and weird and wonderful. The perfect people. And it's just a joy and peace, and I love it here. And I thought, that was the demon that lady was planting the seed of that I had to leave. It's like, no. And this is what the energy you're in now. The whole universe is going to work around you. You don't do anything. You stand in your truth. It was so scary, but I didn't even move. And after the whole thing, when you look back, you go, wow, I could have gone on a holiday instead of worrying about that. This is you, 9 of Cups. Just want to be happy. Your happiness is returning. You know when you laugh out loud? Sagittarians laugh all the time. They like to be happy. They see the humor in things. It's such a hilarious. There's a part of you that's gone. There's a part, 9 of Cups and the Death card. Like that's a wish, a death wish. Somebody tried to take you out with magic spell, a death wish. Sagittarius, no wonder you felt that. Now you feel that. That's like when you can't sleep at night and you feel worried. They've even put 6 spells on you. What? That's the Knight of Wands. I hear that there's a move house. There's something moving. So the Knight of Wands is a move of house, or the Knight of Pentacles would be a move of office. You know what I mean? But this is your Ace of Pentacles. Look, it's here. So in the past, you'd had to balance people's jealousy is what I'm getting. And to have a partner around you that you can feel their jealousy of you, or a friend, it's like you're very sensitive to this now and you're cutting it out. And here's your blessing, your Ace of Pentacles. So you get this first blessing on your own for staying in, you know, spiritual quarantine here, away from jealousy. The Ace of Pentacles. And you get it in today. This is a message from today. You get it today. 24 hours from watching this video, you're getting a good news, right? They say, yes, we're going to take your contract. Or what you've been waiting for is coming to you. This is what I'm getting. 6 of Cups. So this is releasing an old, you look different. You're starting to look different. You're metamorphosizing. You're leaving the old you behind. This is leaving the past behind. You've changed incredibly because I think somebody played you over here, right? And then you backed out. And so you're like, eat your own words. Eat your own words. Go Sag. I'm no fool. You're not going to take any bait either, right? You're standing in your true north. And the sun comes out. So this is a message coming. This is you speaking, I think, and talking about how you want it to be. Right? And whoever this is, the Fool, is being forced. Right? Because they're being seen for who they are. The sun's come out. They've illuminated everything. Illumination and foresight. Wow. And here's the Emperor. So this is saying you had enough patience and foresight to see that the metamorphosis was happening in the 5th dimension. And in the 3D, you're taking nothing less. Let's have a little look. What's the 9 of Swords here? The 9 of Swords. Why is that there? I hate that card. It's nightmare material. Nightmare material. It's hopes and fears, though. What's the 9 of Swords? Why is the 9 of Swords here for Sagittarius? The 9 of Swords. See, there's peace over here. The 4 of Swords is peace. You're unencumbered. You're receiving a blessing. You're getting news of something you didn't think about. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. I'm just asking here, what is the 9 of Swords? And I have the mini Rider-Waite. Why is everything upside down, Sagittarius? So that was why you might have gone for a job or whatever, a date. Something didn't happen. It didn't work out. It was in reverse. Have to take it. Because of the jealousy. Look. So this is also you learning not to speak. Not go, oh, I got the best job ever. I got the best interview going for the la and second candidate and telling everybody about it. So you're learning you don't talk about your manifestations until they are there. And then it doesn't matter what somebody's opinion is of it. You already got the job. Otherwise, you're buying into their opinion. Well, did you do this? Well, have you had a look at that? Unless you're talking to a high priest or high priestess, of course. And that would be in a professional reading. But other than that, you're just receiving other people's opinions. So this is a lesson to all Sagittarians. Do not discuss your manifestation. Your changes have happened internally here, and they're about to show up in the external. Because you're not taking anything less than. We're just asking here, what's the 9 of Swords? The Tower. Death again. Anybody that makes you feel like this, anybody who's speaking false words to you, you can tell in the vibration. Like you're not sweating the small stuff. You're not putting up with any crapola here. Look, death. We're asking, what is the Fool? Oh, to the devil. To the third party. See, this, if you're a masculine watching, this could be like going from a toxic organization into something better. But you've had to stand your ground about it. You've had to ask for the whatever of the contract that you want. You're stipulating. If not, this is a masculine who said goodbye to the devil because he wants his empress. Or he doesn't want anybody else to have her. But he does feel like an idiot. He does feel like a bit of a fool here. Right? Because why? Because he held back from the best thing ever. But you know, everything's in divine timing. This is him holding back. So he was really stubborn. Stubbornity, it's called. So don't be stubborn, Sagittarius. The death to the devil to the Three of Cups. He hasn't told you. If you're divine feminine watching, this masculine here hasn't told you that something's over and he can't let go of you. You're his empress. Anything else? And this is what I told you, the Knight of Pentacles. But this is like going by boat. So he's got the Page, the 9, and the Knight. The 4 and the Emperor. He's saying, I feel like a fool, but this is what I've done. I've ended a third party because I want my Empress. Oh my gosh, there you are. Right, so this is a union. This is the collapsing of anything that's not in your truth, Sagittarius. And this is your person feeling like a fool. And they're going to come in with the Page of Wands. I've got the Ace of Pentacles up here. And they've been away from you for a long time. You've been in silence or apart. And they're coming in like a fool because they know they brought the flying monkeys around you. And they know you can see them, but that's why they know you can help them. And they know that if they let this go, this devil, right, that they can actually have happiness. They're in their last 24 hours of making this decision before this whole timeline collapses, and they won't be able to make it. That's why they're going to do whatever they have to do, even though it may look like not very polished. Right? But this Emperor is going to tell you, you're going to know. So let's have a little snapshot here in the next 24 hours for Sagittarius, getting their blessing, right, before the big breakthrough. So there's a blessing to lift your spirits, to make things work in your favor. Everything's working around you. You're commanding the universe. You're working with Jesus. We pray to Jesus, and that's how we run the universe with him. Because we are anointed and empowered by the creator of the universe, not the metaverse, not the Apple Pro Vision. No, break free from that. So this is a huge breaking free from anything that was holding you back. You conquered it. It's like the marathon runner. You're like the marathon runner, Sagittarius, that got to the end of the marathon exhausted and passed out and then upset. And now we're all around you going, yay, you won. You won the marathon. Get up. Get up. You can do it. And that's when you get your blessing. And you don't give up, because you don't give up. You're very persevering, you know. You get your blessing to lift your spirits. And that becomes a match here. When you get your blessing, you become a match. And here comes this fool saying, I was a fool. I was listening to the flying monkeys. I understand now. He doesn't really know how to put it into words, but you'll get it, because he's clear. He's tired, but he's determined, and you like that. That matches your determination. That's your mirror. Can you believe that, Sag? Oh, this is 24 hours. The miracle's here. Receive it now. Receive it. Think positive. This is your twin. This is ordained. Right? He's not giving up on you. He gave up on himself. And then he thought, I must give up on this. So he gave up on the devil. So this is like how it goes when you mirror each other. You go, I'm willing to give us up for me. And then he goes back and he goes, I'm willing to give us up for me. He turns around and says that to who, you know what I mean? So that's the mirror effect. Let's have a look what's happening. You've had to wait. You've been so patient and amazing. This is it. This is your breakthrough. Don't give up. Don't get low in vibration. This is twin flame union. Yes, yes. Right? Things are collapsing as we speak. People are packing their bags. I just saw bags packing, trucks arriving. There's moving and shifting. You may think, well, you had it for masculines even, just something as an example, that you went and had a meeting and then you didn't really like the people, you know, like you were really into this position. So I get a lot of masculine Sagittarians are getting new positions. They're getting upgraded. So go for it. Apply for it. And then you go in and you think, oh, I didn't really like them. They invite you back for the second interview and you're not very happy about it. And you realize that when you go in, there's all totally different people. Right? That's magic. That's when God works in wonderful ways. That these people were actually hired to support you. So now it becomes different. You're able to discuss your details of how you'd like the contract changed, and they understand that, and they go along with you. It's like a miracle. It's like, you know, you deserve it. And then here comes your friend, your twin friend. Why would no be underneath yes? Because you have to wait. You'd have to wait for your blessing. That's why it's been no. You've been sitting in no because it hasn't been the right vibration. It's all energy. But here it is. And we need one more. I want one more. Let's have a look, Sagittarius. Yeah, there it is. So you've had something, it wasn't quite right, and you've said no to it. This is like, it's not this way or that way, it's another way. There's another way being created. So that's not your concern. That's why it's a miracle. A complete and utter miracle. So you're going to say no to anything less than a sacred union. Your twin flames here, yes? Twin flame. Let's have another card for the no before we get a message from the Holy Spirit for you. I hope you're enjoying this reading. Thank you so much for supporting me here, blessing me at PayPal and buying me a coffee. And the roses, it really helps and I feel supported and I thank you for that. Let's have a look at the no. And also members of the tribe. I've got some videos coming up that are going to show you God's plan for our Exodus, which is happening very soon. So please attend the feast days and Sabbaths. And I thank you for going to the extensions. They're amazing and change your vibration and uplift you. And you can watch them over and over again, or you can purchase the whole lot for a very reasonable rate. You get 8 free readings in that. So this is judgment time. This is the curtain call. This is the finale. I just heard the finale. Excuse me, they have to say sorry because they're feeling judged, right? So they're going to apologize to you. It's just a strange turn of events because something that you think is a no here is a yes, really. Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like going to that job interview and everything's yuck, and then they call you back for a second interview and everything's completely different. And it's these people are approachable. If this is your union, right, this is where you are. You're standing in a no. Nothing's happening because it's being rearranged for something in balance. This is sacred union. You got to think the whole universe wants this to happen. The whole universe is conspiring for this union. Because once you come in, like there's going to be nothing better than Sagittarius happy and in love. And then abundance follows. You'll feel secure with this person because they have a different vibration. They've realized, they've understood. And if you're the Divine Masculine, this is going to be a blessing of a new job, a new career move. And that gives you the confidence then to move forward towards your beloved. Right? So you're both getting Divine Masculine. You're going to have to walk away from something towards your Nine of Cups. Do you see that? So you've had to give something up if you're the masculine watching. And you're going to stand in your power, even if you think you're going to lose it. You're not people-pleasing anymore. You're not going, okay, well, I just won't do that, and I'll do this. You're like, nah, this is the contract I want. This is the type of relationship I want. This is Divine Feminine. This is like a grounded approach, very balanced. The apology is coming in here. And it's going to be like, it seems so hard. The energy was really hard for this masculine to come into his divine feminine and give this apology. But as soon as he steps into it, it flows with ease and grace. That's all she wants to know, is did he let the devil go? That's all she wants to know. And the devil has been conquered. No longer exists in the frequency, the karmic, the toxic city, the jealousy. There's equal vibes here. Vibing the same. Because you're the twin flame and you mirrored each other. So whatever you demonstrated, you stepped into your spiritual teacher role, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Now you can speak up and ask for what you want. And without fear of rejection, right, or delay. So blessings coming in. A message from the Holy Spirit for Sagittarius. Acceptance. Magically and lovingly will transform. Your whole world is about to lovingly and magically transform. Anything else? It's manifesting right now, Sagittarius, the next 24 hours. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's true desires. The life you have so long aspired to create is manifesting now, right now, in your thoughts, in your heart. Everything you asked for. Believe. That's what I got when I first came on for your reading. Believe all things are possible. This is beyond your wildest dreams. It's wondrous possibilities. So that's why the blessing comes in first. Accept it. You've shown this person who they are. That they were a player. That they didn't want commitment. That this is what they thought life was all about. You showed them themselves. You said, bye, I don't want that. So then they had to turn around and say, bye, I don't want that. That's a spiritual teacher role. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. Time is nothing to fear. Oh, there is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities should provide you. Abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. There's a miracle coming. So you get the blessing, the miracle, then the union. And it all could happen like one after the other, like a domino effect. Because you are chosen. Because you faced your biggest fears and you didn't give up. And your persistence here is going to be rewarded. Because God said the devil's out. This is a union passageway for you. So speak up and claim it. I love you so much for doing assertiveness training at ReikiByBella.com with any of the, programs. When you start with your level 1 and 2, if you want to learn Reiki, it's a good time to book that. It's called Fast Track to Power, or I'll see you in the members lounge. And I want to thank you again for blessing me, for your PayPal, and also buy me a coffee and rose and mocktails. Oh, so lovely. Thank you very much for supporting me. And I'll see you in the next video. If not, at ReikiByBella.com for your free upgrade. Go to Psychic Readings, scroll down in free upgrade to the calendar, and you can book in your own time zone. And I look forward to seeing you there or in the next video. Thanks for supporting me. I love you. The best is yet.